Okay, so I'm making some stuffed grapevines and grapevine leaves, and I was like, let me just record this in just simple steps since I'm already doing this. And usually you make this dish in the winter, or I don't know, not in the, it's like 100 degrees, and I'm making this, but I'm just chopping some onion. I got like 3 of them here. Let me see if it says there's a pound of onions, and I have a pound of ground beef. This is like, you can do it however you want, but I'm gonna record this and see how I'm doing it this time, because I forgot how I did last. So I'm gonna saute an onion in low heat, so because I want to make it sweet, and I'll show you the next thing. So I'm sauteing the onion. I'm just gonna put some salt in. This will help it release water, you know what salt does, and some olive oil. I think I mentioned this, but the original dish is vegetarian. I have never eaten this as a vegetarian dish. We always have made it as like a meat-filled dish. But I think the original one, they make it just a vegan, like a vegetarian vegan stuffing. In that case, you need a lot of oil because it's just greens. So oil is the thing that fills you up, or rice, I guess. But since I'm putting meat in, it's not very lean. I'm not gonna put too much oil. Anyways, back to chopping some more onions. Okay, so I'm gonna add some more spices. This is ground veggies. If you don't have this, you can add more salt, or I think bouillon is similar to this. I'm not sure. The filling is whatever you want. And black pepper I'm gonna add here. I'm not gonna show you because I'm it's too much work showing you every single thing that I add, and then paprika, red pepper. But the onion, they should have been chopped very, very small, almost like rice, because nobody likes onions. Oh, I shouldn't say that while I'm cooking. No, I love onions actually, but you know what I mean. If you bite into a big chunk of onion, it's not pleasant, is it? But I didn't. I chopped that very big, so I'm gonna cook them a little bit more, so maybe they can somehow melt, or I don't know. But yeah, usually you can also make this with cabbage leaves, but you do that in the winter because you harvest cabbage in like the winter, in the autumn. But yeah, I'll show you. I'll cook the onions, put some rice, and put the meat in, but I'm not gonna cook the meat. If you do cabbages, or if you do stuffed peppers, then my mom cooks the meat, but she said for this, for leaves, you don't need to cook it because it holds the leaves together. That doesn't make sense because the leaves do stay together even if you don't even have meat inside, but that's what she said, that's what I do, so. Okay, so the onions are still cooking in like medium low. It's 4 out of 9, and I'm put some water to boil in the pot where I'm gonna put my grape leaves at the end. It's a thick bottom pot just so they don't stick. I'm gonna put my leaves in there, and I also forgot to mention you need a lemon, and these you can put them in your compost heap. I'm not gonna do that because I don't have, well, I do have one, but anyways, I'm gonna boil the leaves for like 1 minute, 2 minutes, just so they soften, but these are gonna be soft anyway. Okay, so I froze them. I'm just gonna put them all in there. It would be better if I kind of like split them because they are frozen, they might rip, and put them one by one, but oh well, I don't have patience for that. These are already soft because if you freeze usually plants and then defrost them, they become soft, you know. But still, I will still boil them, and then the water will turn kind of green and you can drink. I'm kidding. But the water looks then so healthy. I will just pour it out. I don't know if you can, well, obviously you can use it, you're not gonna die, but I'm gonna boil this. Okay, so it's been like 5, 6 7 minutes since this onion is frying. These one I also put them in, but since these are frozen, kind of the water stopped boiling. And I know this is not a very, I put this much rice. I don't know how to tell you how much that is, like maybe like 2 handfuls. I just washed it and I'm just leaving it a little bit in water. And I might just add some more rice at the end. Like, I think usually, like if you have 300 grams of meat, you put 100 grams of rice or 150, it just depends. But like I said, you don't have, if you want to make it, you don't have to be exact. Like you can put more rice or less rice the next time and then try it. And we're gonna add some lemons there as well. Okay, so I did quite a few steps and I forgot to record. I put the meat in there. I didn't put all of it. I put like a little bit less than half a pound. I just like took a couple of spoons off because I think that's way too much fillings. I drained the, oh, these are so hot, the leaves. Now I don't know how I'm gonna record myself stuffing them. I might have to leave my phone somewhere. But the thing is off, the stove. I just put the meat in because, like I said, we don't want to cook it. And now I need to like really mix it and incorporate everything with it. I didn't add any more rice. We'll see. I have a feeling that I think like, oh, I made too much filling, and then halfway through I will be left without filling, so I will have to make more. But I don't have any more onions, so I don't know. Let's just see and hope and pray for the best. But yeah, let me figure out how I'm gonna record myself. So this is very easy, turns out. I just put my phone up here. I cannot really see it, but I don't need to, because I need to look here, what I'm doing here, down here. This is the pot. It's missing, oh, it's hot. One thing, but that doesn't matter. It has a heavy bottom. Oh, can you see me inside there? No, but you can see me here. This is my, I'm holding my hair with this pin. Hairpin? That's not a pin. Hair clip, sorry. I'm just gonna mix this. I was like, this is gonna be a short video, but I have a feeling it's gonna be like a 20-minute long video. But I got off of work, well, I got home at 5, not really, like 4:50, and now it's like 5:40, so that's how quick this goes. The biggest part is chopping the onion. You can use a blender to do it for you, and then you have to wash the blender. No. Okay, so I think this is pretty well incorporated. It's not, look at this chunk of meat. It would be, oh, you can see my stomach. I'm not wearing a shirt. It's like 32 degrees Celsius right now. It's gonna be, the high today is like 38, I think, or I don't know. It would be easier to just mix it with a hand, but it's still hot, so I'm not gonna do that. And since it's hot, I'm hoping maybe the meat will release some of its fat. It will anyways when we stuff them, but let me turn on the light. Oh, this is, I think, much better. Suddenly I am Laura Vitale or Chef John from foodwishes.com. Could I get copyrighted for saying that? I don't know. Can you see that? Yeah, you can also see the leaves. I don't know how many leaves I have there, but okay, my hands are washed. And I'm gonna eat this. You're not, so please spare me the... You would put some grape leaves down here if you have like... I don't know, I think I have more than enough, so... We're just gonna first fill them. If you have some that are ripped apart or bad ones, you can put them in the bottom. I'm not really gonna do that. Some people put potatoes in the bottom so they won't stick, but usually they don't stick. Like, I don't know why people do that. Shit, I kind of want to try this a little bit. I can never... I don't know if it has enough salt. I think I'm gonna put just a little bit more. You can never go wrong with salt. I'm just gonna put in a little bit more. Guys, I keep seeing my stomach in this camera, so I might have to crop the whole video because you don't need to see that. Shit. And I thought we were done mixing, but oh, we're not. Let me show you how I do one first. Oh, these are so hot still. You remove this thing, obviously, and that's fiber. If you want fiber, you can leave it, but the whole leaf is fiber because it's cellulose. The vein side, you put it up. There's some people who also even remove this one because it's a bit tough. I'm not gonna bother myself with that. I'm thinking if I should put this at the bottom of my pan or wrap it. Now, you can put however much filling you want inside, but you kind of shape it long like that. You can see we put one side over. I think that's a little too little filling because this leaf is so big. Oh, my mouth is watering, and you just do it like that, like a cigarette. It's just a cigarette, and you kind of stack them on top of the other, and it cannot be that bad. Honey, don't you know? No, 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 no. I can't really remember the lyrics right now. Oh, by the way, and at the end we have like a pile with just these things. I drained the water that I boiled these into, but you can save that water, and because we're gonna need to add some water to the pot. And grape vines are nutritious. They have tannins and probably like other phytovitamins or whatever. It's just a cigarette, and it can you see the difference? Like one is huge and one is small, but I have all sorts of different leaves, so it's just a cigarette, and it cannot be that bad. And actually, I even think even if you don't boil them, it's okay. See, this one didn't get quite fully boiled because they were stacked on top of each other, but that's fine. Just a cigarette. Could this be like ASMR stuff? Is there an ASMR video of people rolling, stuffing leaves? I used to watch a lot of ASMR, but I think like most of the cooking shows are ASMR, even though that's not their main purpose to be ASMR videos. It's relaxing. I kind of find it difficult to talk because my mouth is salivating. So remove your stem. These leaves taste good. Different vines, different grape varieties have different flavors. This one is kind of citrusy, even though we're gonna add. Okay, so I don't know what else to say. Just a cigarette, and it can't be that bad. I think I made too much filling. Damn, my hands look so veiny. I don't like that. That's what my father's hands look like. And my grandmother's. My father's mother. They all have like veiny hands and feet. While these cook, the rice expands and these kind of stay put. So they don't roll apart. But you can still put like a plate on top just to make sure that they don't move. Can you see? Yeah, you can see. You can see all the way to here. Okay. I'm just picking them apart and see some of them rip. And it's fine. You can use them for like the top or the bottom. I'll just leave this for the bottom. Even though, like I said, you don't need to if you don't have many leaves. Like you have 20 and you're like, oh, I don't have leaves to spare for the... Because then you're gonna throw these away. I don't think people eat I mean, you could, but it doesn't taste like much. It's just like a leaf. A delicious leaf. See, like, you probably can find 20 different contradictions I made in this video. Like, first, these taste citrusy, now they don't taste like anything. Rage bait. And this is small. Oh, no, it's not. We're not judging the sizes of these. Just a cigarette, I can't be that bad. Anyway, so what's up with you guys? What's new? Have you subscribed yet, by the way? Because I don't know, I might just turn this into my full-time job, this YouTube thing. I actually put it back in 2011. I used to watch a lot of YouTube, like Jenna Marbles, Shane Dawson, Joey Graceffa, Zoella. You know those people back then. They used to make collabs and stuff, and I found that so cool. I was like, damn, I want to do this too. And so I made a video. I was like, what video should I do, and how, and you know. Anyway, so I made a video. I got like a Pink song, a song from Pink, and made a lyric video. And I know, I was like 11 years, probably 12. So it's nice. I edited it and I put the sound over it and the lyrics. To be honest, I just copied the lyrics from another video. And then I got like 100 views and I was like, damn, I'm famous. I'm quitting school. And then that was like the last video I did. So I don't know what happened to that. I don't even know what username I have. It's just a cigarette. What should I title this video? Maybe Cook With Me. Maybe ASMR or something. It's very ASMR as you listen to my stuffy nose. And it's not allergies, I'm not sick, I don't know, I think it's like sinusitis. How do you pronounce that word in English? Yeah, I don't know. Damn, I think I have enough leaves and I don't think I have enough. Because I was like, oh, maybe I don't have enough leaves and I should go pick more, but I already started making it and I don't want to stop. Yeah. My inner monologue. It's just a cigarette. 2 people making this goes by twice as fast. That's just logic. That's logical. So, but my mother bailed on me. She's sleeping, taking a nap. That woman works hard, so she deserves it. Damn, I find myself whispering like when I record myself and it's so annoying. I just do it by default. I don't even notice it. So that was for the bottom, okay? Just a cigarette. All different shapes and sizes. That's what's called diversity. And that's exactly what you need in your garden as well. The monocultures ain't it. Get in there. Okay, this is huge. Huge. So obviously I'm gonna put more filling. Damn, I hope that's not too much. No, it's not. I don't want to roll them tight. And I just remember that because the other ones are loosely rolled. But will expand, it's fine. I ripped that apart. Every now and then I fall apart. I need a light tonight. You should have really put some, like, I don't know, green onions, some parsley, some chrysanthemum, like just green. No, can you even eat chrysanthemum? I'm not sure. I think you can. I don't know all the name of the herbs in English, but the more herbs, the better. But I don't have any herbs inside, so. My grandmother and my mother always made it like this. And this is delicious too with yogurt. Oh, to die for. Well, I don't know if I would die for this. I don't think I would, to be honest, but it's delicious. I need you now tonight. I need you more than ever. You can also make this with cabbages. It's fun recording myself instead of doing this alone, so I'm just gonna upload this. But like I said, you can do it with cabbages, and that's, I don't know, I never liked that, to be honest, because the cabbage, I don't know, kids usually don't like veggies. This is a leaf, but whatever. A cabbage leaf, I don't think that's too different from a grape leaf, like biologically speaking, but anyways. But now that I'm grown up, I love it with cabbages. Cabbage leaves. But I just like cabbages, and I like meat, and I like everything, to be honest. So it cannot be not good, right? There's some people who use like a normal cabbage, they steam it and make the leaves. And there's people who use pickled cabbage, like, how do you call, like fermented cabbage. So we say usually sweet cabbage or sour cabbage. Sour is fermented and sweet is not fermented. I've never tried fermented cabbage stuffed leaves, so I don't know how they taste like. Now that I'm thinking about it, I'm salivating. But I have tried normal cabbage stuffed leaves and they are good. But the pickled one, that's kind of sour. Oh, I ripped this one. I don't think that matters. Nothing really matters. Damn, that's a lot of feeling. But that's a lot of leaf too, so kind of like tight. It doesn't look very aesthetic like the ones I see on TikTok, but oh, and that's a garlic. I've never I don't know, like, I think if you were to count how much garlic we consume as a family in a year, I would say like maybe a quarter of that clove. We just never use, I don't know why. And the quarter would be like from the times we eat outside or from like the mixed spices that have garlic in them. I don't know. I maybe should have put some garlic in here. Oh. See, I filled this backwards. I don't think that would have been the end of the world, but no. This is how we do it. Good. Quality. Leave that for the top or the bottom we used. Oh man, I have way too many leaves. I might just fill some with just rice and no onions, but that would be a crime. Okay, so it's done. I kind of want to show you how I did them. I did one side this way and then the other way, and then for the third layer I don't have enough for the whole layer, but I just have enough for this one. I hope they won't unroll. It's always good to pack them tight-ish so that they don't unroll. If you pack them too loose, they can. We're gonna put a plate on top so they won't do that. Before we do that, I'm just gonna put some lemon in there. Oh, and I forgot to show you, I put some grape leaves on the bottom since I had more than enough. I'm just gonna wash this, do some thin slices. There. I think 3 is enough. Oh, and by the way, I tried the stem of them grapes. I don't know where I put this. And this definitely tastes like lemon, like 100%. The leaves too, but the stem is like, I don't have the best taste buds in the world, but I definitely could feel the sourness. I'm gonna put a plate on top. Maybe you can put some salt in here. I'll just put it on top. See, like almost covering them, not really. You can check also while it's cooking. And we're gonna cook them with a lid so the rice can absorb the water. I'm just gonna put some salt in the water just because, why not? And some olive oil as well. We can also put the oil after they're... Actually, you know what? I'll put the oil after they're cooked because olive oil doesn't really... I mean, extra virgin one doesn't love the heat. See, now I'm unrolling them. Pack them tight and then I shake them. So I just want to dissolve the salt, but it will dissolve itself anyway. So put this on and then put it on medium heat for like 40 minutes. Looks so good.